Hello, everybody. Welcome to Backstage with Blair. I am super excited for this. I've been working on this for a little while, and we're finally getting to roll it out for you all. So I will give you a little bit of the background of this and tell you what it's all about. And hey, maybe you have an idea. Maybe you're an artist and you would like to come on and talk about your craft, whatever it is that you love. So I have a great admiration for creators, creatives, anyone who is in the field of the arts. So that could be musical arts, visual arts, theater arts, anything like that. We're going to be highlighting our people here from the St. Louis region, showing off what they have, showing off their talent. Hey, if they have a performance coming up, a show coming up, a song dropping, anything like that, we're going to be highlighting it here on Backstage with Blair. So I'm excited for it all. We have our first guest. He is so nice to join us this morning. His name is Jamel Roberson, and he's a unique type of artist. He is doing Christian hip hop, a little Christian R&B as well. And tell me a little bit about how you got started with music.
I've been doing music since I was like 11 years old. Fell in love with it as a kid, obviously looking up to, rappers in the mainstream industry. And then, just started writing myself. Just always wanted to tell my story through music.
Okay.
And that's just how I just got started, man. And, just started writing and never looked back.
So tell me who some of your influences were growing up while you were listening to music. Who are the people you like to listen to the most?
Yeah, growing up as a kid, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, T.I., Young Jeezy.
Okay.
These were some of my, big influential artists that I looked up to. I wanted to be like them. They were my role models, so I love how they were able to tell their story through music. So that's what I wanted to do.
All right. I like the little Lil Wayne. I like the Carter 3. Did you have a particular project you liked the most?
Man, I had that Carter 3. Yeah, I had that Carter 3. I got that for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. My parents got me the clean version.
The clean version?
Yeah, I was still in high school, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So speaking of the clean version, you are doing Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a different lane. You don't really see a whole lot of artists like that. Did you have any inspiration going into that genre? And how did we go into that genre? Tell me about that.
Yeah. I think one of my biggest inspirations, man, I love Lecrae. Lecrae has won Grammys. He's well known in the country. I love how Lecrae is authentic. His music sounds good. It's not corny. He finds a way to tell his story and still make it sound good, and it's clean and kids can listen to it. So Lecrae is one of my favorite artists. Maybe Forrest Frank. He's been on the scene, but he just popped out on the scene like crazy. Forrest Frank, I love him. Miles Minnick, he's really doing great things. The transition happened for me back in maybe 2015. I just realized that, the lifestyle that I was living, I didn't want to live that lifestyle anymore. And I wanted to continue to do music, but I wanted to be authentic to who I am. So I wanted to make a change in my life. My auntie, she reached out to me. She was trying to help me get on a better path. And, I just wanted to continue to write music that was authentic to me. So I had to stop writing the music that I was growing up accustomed to. And I started writing what was true to me at the time when I was making the transition in my life.
Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and get a taste of that. We heard a little bit of Jamel's backstory here. This is one of his videos. It's called How Can It Be? So we're going to see what he has for us right here. Let's check it out.
David Cortez did.
Yeah. Look, you so good to me. Yeah, you so good to me. How can it be I don't deserve it? In your love, I can't earn it. I can't earn it. You so good to me. Yeah, you're so good to me. How can it be I don't deserve it? In your love, I can't earn it. I can't earn it. Yeah. I just cannot comprehend how you love me time and time and time again. You call me your son, you call me your friend, and when I blow it, you say I can start again. How can it be? Can't nobody love me like you do. Jesus, you my groom and I'm your bride. I do, every day when I wake up, your mercies are brand new. You so good to me, I feel like it's too good to be true. A relationship with me is what matters to you, and you draw near to me whenever I draw near to you. You will never leave me nor forsake me. I know this is true, and you never gave up on me, so I won't give up on you. You so good to me, yeah, you so good to me. How can it be I don't deserve it? In your love I can't earn it, I can't earn it. You so good to me, yeah, you so good to me. How can it be I don't deserve it? In your love I can't earn it, I can't earn it.
It's like everything that I do, I feel like I missed the mark. Supposed to be the light too, but lately things have been dark. What can this light apply to when I can't even keep a spark? It's cool cause I'ma drive through, or maybe I should be in park. I just wanna hear your voice, because the one in my head is too loud. I wanna make yours out in the crowd. I feel like I feel more to make you proud. I'ma keep it gully with you, I don't understand why you chose me. Pay my way like you owe me. You're the only one that really knows me. You know me now and whole past of the old me. I feel like a screw sometimes. Somehow you think of me greater. You keep showing me grace, in spite of my poor behavior. Greater is he that's within me, that's why I know I'm no failure. What did I do to deserve your love, and for you as my savior? You so good to me, yeah, you so good to me. How can it be I don't deserve it? In your grace I cannot earn it, I can't earn it. You so good to me, yeah, you so good to me. How can it be I don't deserve it? In your grace I couldn't earn it, I can't earn it.
Look at you.
All right there, guys. You heard it. I love that. It's very positive. It's very inspirational. It's uplifting, and it gives you hope. And we're going to hear some more here with Jamel Roberson in just a few. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Backstage with Blair. All right, everybody, welcome back to Backstage with Blair. We are here with Jamel Roberson, and we just heard one of his songs. This is original music, and it is Christian hip hop. Is that how we classify it? We talked a little bit earlier. You said you do some singing, not like blowing, but like you called it like a little Drake-ish.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a little harmonizing.
A little harmonizing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have more of a backstory that I think we talked about a little bit. You went into depth about it, and I think a lot of people can identify with that backstory.
Right. Yeah.
He talked about how he had a life story and a music story.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's all intertwined.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me about that life story, because I feel like the life story led into your music story.
Yeah. Well, growing up as a kid, you know, I grew up in a household where, you know, my mom and my dad, they didn't really get along well. So, you know, my foundation was, you know, I didn't really see that love between my parents, man. It really made me a rough kid. You know, at that time I was really angry, just growing up rough, going to school in the community, you know, growing up in the city, just getting into fights and different things like that. Going to school and you know, just acting like a clown sometimes. Really, I was seeking attention. I was just really, you know, just trying to find a way to just act a fool and release my anger.
Yeah.
But you know, my father was a drug dealer. I didn't really know him much. He died when I was very young. My mom was on drugs at the time when I was young. You know, she was struggling and stuff like that. But eventually, my mom moved on, got with my stepdad, and, she had 4 daughters. So, I got an older sister, so it's nothing but me. I'm the only boy. So I've always felt like I had to be responsible and look out for my sisters. And I kind of felt like I had to be the man of the house at a very young age. A lot of pressure. And, I started listening to music, man. My mom tried to protect me from hip hop, but I started listening to it, and I loved it. I love how people were able to tell their story. And I was able to identify with these rappers who overcame their struggles and they basically were, living a life that at that time I felt like it was an amazing life. And, but my identity was wrapped up in music. I wanted to be like these rappers. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be glorified. I thought that would bring me peace and happiness and joy. I thought that if I was, like these rappers, it would just bring me that peace and that acceptance that I was searching for, and, but, eventually, I kept doing the music and I kept trying to live a lifestyle that I wasn't raised to live. And, it kind of caught up to me one day when I was shot at down in North City. And, thank God I didn't get hit, but it was a close call. And I really started thinking about my life and life after death and what legacy do I want to leave? Like, what am I going to do with myself? And, at that time, I have an auntie that reached out to me and she invited me to church and, I gave my life to Christ. And
wow. So you had an aunt, you got shot at.
Yeah.
Start rethinking some things.
Yeah.
And then your aunt invited you to church.
Yeah. The whole time she was praying for me, and I just really started, going to church and, started finding out about artists like Lecrae. Obviously we know about Kirk Franklin and all of that, but I just started listening to more of these people that I didn't grow up listening to.
You did grow up listening to the Kirk Franklins?
I grew up listening to the Lil Waynes.
Okay.
I didn't grow up in church.
Okay, gotcha. So this was a whole new...
This was a whole new transition for me.
Wow, okay.
Like just now I'm listening to different people that I wouldn't normally listen to. And I, so I'm falling in love with Christian hip hop, listening to Lecrae and gospel music and now I'm realizing, okay, like I can still rap. Mm-hmm. I just got to do it differently. So now I'm using my gift for God's glory and I'm just, trying to, make a difference in the world. So.
Wow. I love that story. So do you still go to that same church that your aunt invited you to?
Yeah.
You do?
I do. Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So we're gonna hear one. He came to perform for us on Fox 2. We're gonna hear that performance so we can get a little more of a taste of his music. But as you heard, there an amazing story that you shared with us. So we have more for you guys. So stick with us. We'll be back after this.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Backstage with Blair. We are here. We're talking music. We're talking Christian hip hop. And we are with Jamel Roberson. He just shared his life story. Let us know how he got on the path of doing this type of music, this genre of music. We started out, looking up to the Lil Waynes, the Young Jeezys, and then now you have got into your own lane, a positive lane. Yeah. I was asking you during the break if you had any family impacted by the tornado or maybe even where you used to live. Did you see any issues there?
Yeah, definitely. I took a drive through North City, the west side of St. Louis, and where I used to live was definitely impacted. I mean, street wires just in the street. I was almost afraid to drive over it. But trees everywhere, trees on top of cars. Every corner, someone was giving out food and giving out supplies and things like that. So the neighborhood that I grew up in, it definitely looks really bad. But thank God for those people who are coming down there to help out and clean up those trees and make a difference. But man, yeah, it definitely didn't look good.
Yeah. The reason one of the reasons I mention it is that this music is uplifting.
Yeah.
It's inspirational and it makes you just feel good. It's positive, and you're talking about the grace of God.
Yeah.
On the last song that we just heard, and you're asking like, I don't even deserve this grace, and I know a lot of people are definitely going through such tough times right now. Yeah. You mentioned some areas, maybe some areas are more rough than other areas. People are already kind of in some areas deal with trauma and violence more so than other areas. And then on top of that, we have this natural disaster. What would you say to anybody who maybe hasn't given Christian music a chance or Christian hip hop? I think a lot of our grandmas maybe, listen to gospel. Our moms put on the Kirk Franklin when they're cleaning up. Yeah. I mean, my mom used to. But what would you say about people who maybe haven't given this genre of music an opportunity?
I think it's a great tool, you don't have to give up. It's like, there's a way, if you're trying to lose weight, you can still eat certain food, you can still eat certain food. You don't have to completely eat salad, you can eat your steak. You can still have your certain things that have protein in it, but you just got to kind of change it up. We're so used to junk food, but when you start eating real food, it really, you see a difference in your life. You see a difference in your body. If you start eating steak, your body's going to become more lean. You keep eating potato chips all the time, you're going to see the difference in your body. So I would just say, give it a shot. We all need hope. We all get down. Growing up, I listened to a lot of music that was angry, and it fed my anger. And now I have music that gives me hope. It helps me think about just a better tomorrow and being a better person in this world, man. So we all need hope, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care how rich you are, how poor you are. We all have one thing in common. We all need hope, and that's what this music offers. And it still hits. It still got that slap to it. It's still a bop.
I love that. It still got that slap to it. And you can see how they're moving in here. We're going to, in just a little bit, we're going to show you his performance. He was definitely jamming out. I couldn't hear it, but I was watching on TV. And you know that he's a writer because did you hear how he just made this metaphor with what you're feeding your body with the steaks and the potato chips? This is metaphorical. Do you implement that a lot in your lyrics and your writing?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you have actually a show coming up, is that correct?
Yeah, we got a concert coming up this Saturday, January Wabash in Florissant. We're going to be giving away $5,000 in prizes. I mean, we're going to be giving away like 2 big 70-inch TVs. Gonna be giving away $1,000 cash prize, and the rest of the prizes are gift cards. It's just gonna all total out to about $5,000, man. We're giving away free food, free barbecue, not just hot dogs. We're gonna have some, we're gonna have
hot dogs?
Not just hot dogs, but hamburgers, bratwurst, chicken, all that stuff. It's gonna be an opportunity for you to get prayer.
I love that.
Prayer,
healing.
Yeah. If you don't have a church home, we're not shoving Jesus down your throat or anything like that. You can just come and we're giving, but it's just an environment where you can be uplifted.
Okay, I got you. So we said January Wabash. Tell us the time and the details if we want to show up. You need to buy a ticket or anything?
No ticket. Just show up. January Wabash Park, 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. There will be a hip hop concert. We're gonna have George Rose. He's on tour across the country right now. He's streaming. We're gonna have the Link Boys. They're streaming across the country. They're on the radio stations. We're gonna have some other people coming out, and it's all free. All you gotta do is just show up, get some free food, get some raffle tickets, man. Win some prizes. Just have a good time and just be uplifted, man, and just be loved on. We just loving on people, just loving on the community. So.
Wow, I absolutely love this. I love this. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we wrap, tell us where we can follow you to hear your music, social media, YouTube. You brag on yourself. Let us know where we can follow you in your journey.
You can follow me on Instagram, Jamel, Jamel _STL. That's my Instagram. TikTok, Jamel_STL. Facebook, Jamel Roberson. You can follow me on any of those platforms, so appreciate it.
All right, Jamel, thank you so much for joining us for Backstage with Blair, my first guest for the show. Hey, if you all would like to come on and join and tell us more about your talent, your craft, send me an email to blair.ledet@tbstl.com. And we want you to come out and show us your talent. Share your talent with us. Share your story just like Jamel just did. And we are going to close it out with a song by him. It's called Come Through Drippin'. Okay, and so thank you so much for joining me for Backstage with Blair. Let's check it out.
I ain't riding your wave, but I'ma come through dripping. I'm like Aquaman on that wave when I come through dripping. Ayy, come through dripping. Ayy, I'ma come through dripping. Yeah, holy water got it with me. I'ma come through dripping. Ayy, come through dripping. I'ma come through dripping. Yeah, living water living in me. I'ma come through dripping. Yeah, living water living in me. I'ma living well. Yeah, the Lord on my side, and He can never fail. The only one that can stop me is myself. I'm at war with the flesh, enemy is myself. Okay, yeah, my God, He'll make a way, I ain't tripping. He split the Red Sea, I came through dripping. Okay, I look up to God, cause He watching over me. I got the sauce, they want the recipe. I got that faith, but the Lord keep blessing me. I cannot quit, gotta walk on my destiny. Yeah, ask me how I been, man, I been good. Ayy, yeah. Look, my name ain't Noah, but I got big drip like a flood. Ayy, I shoot the shot like Steph and Clay. Splash brothers, I'm dripping away. I'm